Coming up on UT 10 News, a building on campus continues to be an eyesore.
We'll take a look at an alternative to the usual weekend entertainment.
Plus, Andrew McCatsy gets some varied opinions on the March Madness brackets. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Gonzalez.
And I'm Barry Church.
Bowling Green State University is scrambling to get their money back from a fraudulent investment company. Bowling Green made a $15 million investment with Westridge Capital Management and found out last week they fell victim to fraud. President of the UT Foundation, Brenda Lee, says whenever UT is going to make a similar investment, extensive research is done to avoid what happened to BG. Westridge was a company UT didn't even bother to make investments with.
They were approached by Westridge to look at them as a potential manager to recommend to their clients, and it didn't even get past the interview stage.
Other universities such as Ohio Northern made the same investments as BG. There is no word if Bowling Green will get any of their money back. BGSU is not the only university to fall victim to this scam. Ohio Northern University also invested over $10 million with Westridge Capital Management. The student annex is still standing on the main campus. The building was scheduled to be removed over spring break. But project demolition manager Mike Green is saying it could take nearly a month before it is gone. Green says there is hazardous asbestos in the ceilings and pipes inside of the annex. There are also active electrical cables running through the building that still service the northern part of campus. The asbestos cables must be removed before the demolition can start. UT's Latino Student Union annually attends a prestigious scholarship conference.
Reporter Jocelyn Cruz traveled with the group to Chicago and gives us an inside look at the event.
UT's Latino Student Union traveled to Chicago this weekend to attend the 27th Annual United States Hispanic Leadership Institute Conference. LSU members, along with approximately 6,000 people, listened to many successful Latinos speak and share their motivational stories to help students remain a positive outlook.
The sky's the limit for them, and it's just really such a good feeling to come to a conference where they see so many role models.
Not only did Latinos gain leadership skills from this conference, but UT's very own Arturo Ordonez was one of 30 USHLI scholarship recipients.
Besides financial support from my school, I made new friendships that will last forever. I learned new leadership skills, and I also learned that Latinos can be successful as anyone else.
Arturo received $1,000 for his scholarship. For UT 10 News, I'm Jocelyn Cruz.
The Kidney Foundation of Northwest Ohio hosted its 7th annual Kilometers for Kidneys Walk. The event was held on Sunday on the Health Science campus. About 300 participants walked the indoor track at the Moore Center to raise money to fight kidney disease.
What the walkers do is they actually go out and get pledges for the miles that they put in. And so depending on how well people did out there, it could be $6,000, $7,000, $8,000.
Participants could also get pre-screened and learn what conditions lead to the kidney disease. Bob Krause says the leading causes include obesity, hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. The money being raised in this event is truly for a great cause.
It really is. It is something good for the university and the community.
Stick around. We'll be back with Andrew McCatsy and your Rocket Sports in 30.
Welcome back. I'm Andrew McCaskey, and this is your UT 10 Sports. I have breaking news from a source in the athletic department. The UT football team will have a big-name opponent at a nationally televised game this fall. My source says the September 12th home football game against Boise State will be moved to 2011 so the Rockets can play the University of Colorado Buffaloes this season at the Glass Bowl on Friday, September 11th on ESPN. Sticking with Rocket football, head football coach Tim Beckman is stepping up to his first season at UT, and already fans are seeing new tactics. He kicked off spring break by announcing that practices would no longer be entirely closed as they were under former head coach Tom Amstutz. The first 30 minutes of every practice are now open to spectators and the media. The Rockets' first practice started last Wednesday, and Beckman is pumped to get the action started.
They've been a pleasure to work with. I can't wait to coach football with them now. We've been doing weights. We've been doing change of direction. We've been wrestling. We've been pulling tires up against each other and competing consistently. But now it's time to coach ball, and I know they're excited to do the same.
Beckman will test each player's limits with exercises in speed, agility, wrestling, and weightlifting. The Rockets will be training 4 days a week this spring. On to national sports. The first 2 rounds of the 2009 NCAA men's basketball tournament are in the books. And now it is time to focus on the Sweet 16 this Thursday and Friday. Here's a look at my own predictions for the coming games. Michigan State plays against Purdue. Purdue Boilermakers will win the game and face the North Carolina Tar Heels after they beat the Duke Blue Devils. I went out to see if any UT students and staff agree with my bracket.
I think North Carolina is probably still the team to beat. I know people are pretty high on Louisville right now, and Pittsburgh's tough, though I think right now they're struggling in their first round game.
I have North Carolina, Louisville, Xavier, and Memphis in my Final Four, and then North Carolina and Louisville in the championship game.
He went 14-2 this weekend, and it's kind of disappointing because I went 13-3. So I guess I can say I'm as smart as the president in sports.
How's your bracket doing, guys?
Well, my bracket's a little different than yours. I have a strong Duke team winning the whole thing this year.
See, I have North Carolina, but actually this year I didn't make a bracket because all I do every year is lose money. So this year I just refuse, basically.
We'll be back in a moment with more UT 10 News.
Revitalizing Toledo means helping the people who live here. At the University of Toledo, we give back by providing free counsel in our legal clinic, pharmaceutical and health care for the underserved at the Cordelia Martin Health Center, and addressing local issues in the Urban Affairs Center. These are just a few of the ways we work in the community for the community.
To learn more, visit utmatters.com.
UT's Reader Theater is presenting its annual sellout play, The Vagina Monologues. The production is a part of a global movement called V-Day that raises funds and awareness to end violence against women. UT's Sexual Assault Program Coordinator, Diane Dosis, says the UT program raises over $15,000 a year. The Vagina Monologues will be shown this Friday and Saturday on the Scott Park campus at 7 p.m. Students and the general public can buy tickets from Rocket Copy in the Student Union.
That's it for UT 10 News. If you have any stories or information you would like to share with us, please email us at ut10news@gmail.com.
And remember, you can also watch our newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For David Gonzalez and Andrew McCatsey, I'm Barry Church. Have a great week, and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.